Pause it. Right there. That's me.
But why am I looking straight into the camera? Well, it's because this piece sometimes sounds like The Lord of the Rings to me, and I want the people at home to understand that they are not the only ones hearing it. This is one of my favorite things about music, the ability to hear the similarities in songs. While there isn't always a relationship between songs, it's one of the things that makes music so exciting.
I've been playing music since kindergarten when we played recorders for class, but eventually I took up playing upright bass. I was going to quit playing bass once I got out of middle school if it wasn't for my music teacher, Riley Day,
Who showed me how fun it could be to play music. From then on, I became much more dedicated to playing. In 2019, my horizons were broadened when I got an electric bass for Christmas. I eventually took up guitar since there was a hand-me-down guitar in the house, but after that, my fate was sealed. About a year later, during my senior year, my friends and I formed a band, but it became much more than that. By the end of the summer, after my senior year, we were performing at music festivals all over town. Unfortunately, the band formed about a month after I'd received my admission letter from the University of Chicago, which would be about 9 hours away from home.
but above that, being accepted into an institution as rigorous as UChicago posed similar questions about how I would continue my musical journey.
I was weary at the beginning due to fear of overcommitting and only joined the university's symphony. The symphony was far more talented and serious than any ensemble I had participated in, and I feared it would be incredibly difficult to maintain. While it was difficult to consistently play at such a high level, I always made time for it and I always enjoyed it. Eventually, I started reaching out to other groups on campus and gained the opportunity to play in a small pit band in 2 musicals.
But this wasn't quite enough, since I wasn't able to perform a lot of music I'd come to love on guitar.
So, in the winter quarter, I started forming a house band known as the Phoenix Funk.
I had always said that music was incredibly important for my life.
But I didn't realize how true that was until the most difficult class of my life, causing me to make several sacrifices. While I made it out of the other side with a decent grade, I began missing symphony rehearsals to study and do homework, and I got into a serious funk where I felt tense all the time. It wasn't until I returned to rehearsals for our final concert that I realized that I needed my time in the symphony. I quickly returned to the symphony and felt significantly less stressed in my day-to-day life, and made it an absolute priority. Not even studying for midterms or finals was going to take me away from the symphony because I realized that the satisfaction I get from playing has lasting effects outside of the auditorium. Music is a very personal time for subconscious self-reflection. I find the times when I can write or play music with friends or by myself to be some of the most satisfying moments. It keeps me mentally at peace while also pushing me to get my work done to make time for music making. If it wasn't for music, it is likely that I would be unable to keep the incredible workload that I undertake every day. Because of this, I am more and more thankful that my bass teacher decided to force me to learn how to not only play music, but enjoy it.